What's up everybody and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory episode number 23 where, as you can see from my team, we have bought an informed Mandzukic and a Mandzukic Savage to try. So we did a poll in the last video and the results of it were basically an absolute landslide. There was over 10,000 votes and 46% of you guys voted for the Lewandowski team, which was mental, and we'll come on to that afterwards because most of you guys in the comment section were also saying to just get the Mandzukic on, just give it a go because I could afford this. We're going to jump into some div rivals, as you can see there, rocking around 1700 I think skill rating, and we're just going to jump into a game once we've set our custom tactics up and fiddled about with making sure Mandzukic is a target man in the right position and all stuff like that. We're going to go and try him out and see what he's actually like because I could literally just buy them without selling any players, so I thought may as well give it a go. You guys seem to think that was a pretty good idea. While we do that, we'll do today's comment of the day, which comes from Sean Hegarty as we jump into this game against a reasonable Premier League team. Nothing special, to be honest with you, but not too shabby. Not the worst, not the best. Anyway, Sean said that he hates it when he clicks on the video and it's private. Oh well, still be good. But anyway, basically, YouTube's broken at the moment, so make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure you've got the notification bell on as well, because when the video comes up in your sub box, if you click on it, it might be private. So basically just make sure that you've got the notifications on. You'll never miss a video because YouTube was completely broken. You literally couldn't load the website yesterday. So you might have missed a video. Go and check out yesterday's one if you did. And just make sure that notification bell's on and you get a notification to your phone when I do upload the video. So thank you very much for the comment, Sean. I think I did reply to you in the comment section telling you that YouTube's broke. Maybe that was somebody else. Loads of you guys have been commenting the same thing. Just make sure you're subscribed and make sure you've got notifications on, basically. Anyway, we jumped into this game, and basically the only thing Mandzukic did in the first half was that diving header that hit the post from a corner. He's not the best. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We're going to just jump straight into it. A little bit of spoilers. He's pretty crap. I mean, he was recommended to me by Atani, which should have had me suspicious anyway, because he's just bad at FIFA, so how could he possibly know what a good player was? But he just wasn't really doing anything. I don't know how Firmino didn't score there, to be fair. He usually bangs them in. And maybe if we were testing Firmino out, maybe I'd have been like, oh, he's absolutely garbage, what's he doing? But we know Firmino's sick. And to be fair, Mandzukic Savage is absolutely sick as well, which I really, really liked having him in the team. But it was down to the normal boys, the Salah, the Firmino, the Mane, to actually get me the goals in these games. Mandzukic did absolutely nothing. A nice time finish from Salah there. I kind of treat these games in div rivals as just mess about and practice and test things. Like in this game, I was trying to time finish literally every single shot, I think. No matter where it was, no matter if I actually needed to time finish it, no matter if I'd have scored it anyway, regardless. Also, we don't have Talisca, but watch this. We've got Mandzukic Savage, who's got 70 odd free kick accuracy. Doesn't matter, top bins. I've got free kicks on lock on this game. It was really, really good. But yeah, I was just using this one, I think, to practice skill moves. Basically just getting down the line, practicing them skill moves, cross it in, and try and score a header. And then when I'm playing Division Rivals, I just try to time every shot anyway, because you don't always need to time the shots. But if you do time every single one, when you do then go into FUT Champs and actually need to time them, you'll obviously be a lot better at it. So it can kind of throw you off, like if you're one-on-one and you screw up a timed finish, it's obviously not going to go in if you hit it in the red. Whereas if you just hit it normally, maybe it would have done. But if you can get it properly locked down, like I can basically score most free kicks now. If I can get it so that every single shot I do is a perfectly green timed finish, then we're going to be in the money and we're going to bang in tons and tons of goals. That's what I've been practicing over here as well. And then we have missed a goal, haven't I? We're 2-0. Look, we're swinging the ball into Mandzukic and he's just doing absolutely bloody nothing. I'm talking to you guys. I don't even know if I've actually put the goal in this clip. I'm pretty sure it is. But anyway, we won 2-1. It doesn't really matter. The point is, Mandzukic sucks. That is the point of that game. But I don't want to be a hater, like I said. If I'd have been testing Firmino in that game, maybe I'd have said he was crap because he missed that sitter as well. So we're going to give him a few games to try and put himself together. Pull yourself together, Mandzukic. Actually score some heads or something, because that was a joke. You basically did absolutely nothing in this game. Again, pretty bog standard Premier League team that we're coming to get up against. Not a ridiculously good team, and we're swinging crosses in. I was desperately trying to get him a goal from a cross. He just didn't seem to care. Like, he wasn't even bothered that the ball was getting swung into that. I mean, that was a pretty terrible cross, but he wasn't even in the box anyway for me to cross it to, which is probably why I did the terrible one. And I was genuinely trying my best to make Mandzukic score, but he just wasn't having any of it. I mean, like I said, even Mane, other players weren't always scoring. You have got to cut them a bit of slack and give them a few games before you make your decision on them. But he just wasn't doing nothing. I mean, he's no Dele Alli. Dele Alli's broken on this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what it is. All of his stats are like 70 odd. He just scores from literally anywhere. I've got no words. I don't understand. If anyone can explain to me why Dele Alli is so good in this game, please do. I'm very tempted to put him in my own team, I'm not going to lie, because he is just ridiculous. But look, one of the only things that Mandzukic did was give that ball there to basically do a bit of hold-up play. And that's good, but that's not really what I want you for. I want you in the box for my crosses to score headers like this. But that's bloody Firmino. Like, what am I buying? A 50,000 coin, 6'7", whatever the bleed nearly is, 99 jumping in form for, when my normal Firmino just headers the ball. What's the point? Is basically what I'm getting at. He doesn't do nothing, and he doesn't even score me headers. My other players just started scoring headers instead. It's bloody ridiculous. Milinkovic-Savic, quality player, absolutely love him. Beautiful through ball to Salah, beautiful cross, and my other players are scoring crosses. Why did they even bother buying him? Maybe I just needed to cross more. Maybe it's got nothing to do with the fact that I've got Salah and Firmino and Mane up front. I literally just needed to... So I wasn't crossing because I'm thinking, oh, Salah's not going to win that header. Mane's not going to score from a cross. He bloody is, because I'm trying to cross it to Mandzukic, and Mane's just scoring anyway. It's proper stupid anyway. Yeah, a bit ridiculous. I think we actually end up losing this game. Watch this for a goal. Tackled him. No, he's got the ball back. Plays it to this Joseph Martinez guy. Okay, he's not very good. Do we run over and tackle him? Oh, no, we won't. Okay, no, yeah, goal. Brilliant. Thanks, cheesy. I mean, I can't expect not to concede there because I did only tackle him 2 or 3 times. Like, if you want to tackle someone on this game, you have got to do it at least 4 or 5 times. So that's a fair enough 3-2 loss, I think. But, I mean... that guy probably had the better chances anyway because I was just trying to cross it to bloody Mandzukic. And we come up against this. We're trying to do another little tester game of Mandzukic. One to watch Ronaldo, Mbappe, Neymar, Douglas Costa. Oh, God, you're just having me on. This is ridiculous. Absolutely stupid. I mean, as if he isn't crap enough anyway, he's got to play against this team. But as you can see by me just doing skill moves and stuff, I probably should take division rivals a little bit more seriously. And maybe that's something we will do in the next episode and actually try and get promoted. Because I do... Do you know them people who you talk about and you say, oh, they take division rivals far too seriously, what are they doing, get a life? That is literally not me. I'm the total opposite and just mess about and hover around about 1750 elo because that's what I can hover at whilst just playing about with skill moves and win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game. If I actually wanted to play it, I reckon I could get to about Div 2. I know Reeve was in Division 2, but I don't really take it seriously enough. This guy wasn't taking it very seriously either. You see, he's literally just doing skill moves when you don't need to do skill moves. And to be fair, I literally just gave him the ball to score. But he had a god squad, and he was always going to score regardless of... Like, I haven't showed you any of the clips. He was literally just doing, every time he got the ball, he just did a skill move. I didn't know where he was, what he was. We scored another header, and it's not Mandzukic again. What's the point of me having this absolute lump of coal in my team? Somebody tell me, I don't know. Look, this is the only good thing he did in the whole 3 games was play a through ball to Salah to time finesse it, far corner, and make it 2-2 in the 89th minute. Like, this guy's team was good, but he wasn't actually very good at FIFA, and I ended up dabbing on him because he had a god squad and we managed to pull it back to 2-2. Like, look, he only had 1 shot on target in the whole game. It was proper tragic. I was messing about doing skills and trying to cross it in, and it just doesn't work because Mandzukic absolutely sucks. We battered the guy, he had a god squad, and we still battered him, but we couldn't score because Mandzukic is terrible. I don't know, I was just so annoyed. I was like, this guy's ridiculous, I'm selling him. Straight up, didn't even care. See you later, Mandzukic. You are getting listed straight back up on the transfer market. We stuck him up for 48,750, which is lucky, so we basically broke even on him. And unfortunately, even though Milinkovic-Savic was quality, he scored that worldie of a free kick. He's 4-star, really good in midfield. Because of the links in the team and stuff like that, he's just got to go, which was kind of sad because he was actually really good. But I was fuming because because Mandzukic was so bad. I was like, get rid of them all, sell them all. I didn't even try and design a different team that could work. So yeah, we got rid of them. 48,750 and 28,750. So I think you can see there we lost about 2,000 coins on tax for Milinkovic-Savic, maybe a little bit on tax from Mandzukic as well. And they were gone. So I was a little bit annoyed at losing coins, and we got back on the sniping grind for a little bit. And as you can see, we've picked up a club earlier, 3,100, and you can see there's loads more of them on my trade pile as well. I was waiting for them all to sell before I listed the next one up so you get the max price. So this one didn't quite sell instantly, so we jumped back over and reset the filter back up, and we're going to try and snipe some more. And basically, I just wanted to get myself some coins, get some more coins, because we're going to come onto it in a minute. I'm not sure if I've got enough coins to build the things that you guys want, or if it's even worth doing it. We'll come on to that in a second. First of all, after making some coins back and doing some trading and stuff like that, I was very frustrated by the fact that I couldn't really win a game with that ridiculous Mandzukic team. So I decided, maybe it's me, maybe it's the division. Let's go into the game and play some games with my normal team. Nope, we started absolutely crapping on people with the normal squad. There's the 22nd minute. Salah with a beautiful finesse shot. 4 minutes later, Salah's storming through on goal. He cuts inside beautifully, he finesses it, the keeper just saves it, and we score a stupid little rebound goal. But it's still a goal, and Salah was running absolute riot. As you can see, we're already 3-0 up. Give the ball back to Salah, that's a goal. Now we started, the link-up play from Firmino was good, hold of play, passing the ball off, 4-0 up after 66 minutes. Salah's banging in goals and banging in rebounds that can then be tapped in by other people, and this guy's rage quitting in the 66th minute after we couldn't even bloody score a goal with Mandzukic up front. I don't know. Anyway, jumped into another game. This guy, again, his team's pretty decent, basically on the same sort of levels, apart from that one guy with the God squad of the teams that we've been coming up against, like a decent Premier League team. He's got Thiago Silva, decent Brazilian team, sorry, with quite a few Prem players. Prem player of the month, Jesus, he's got Thiago Silva, he's got Marquinhos. We were literally just messing about and like properly battering this guy. Like, it's only 3-2, but we are literally just doing skill moves and being stupid and practicing stuff. I was trying to master the new one. A new one I was trying to get the hang of is the different type of McGeady spin, where instead of doing it forward and then to the side, you do it to the side and then backwards, and it does a weird little spin. But like whenever we wanted to score, we could just score, and we made it 4-2 there. And I think this guy, out of my absolute sheer stupidity, like this is 4-2 at half time. This was ridiculous. Like we're just passing the ball around and scoring whenever we want, not really defending properly, and just battering people with our normal team. Did we go 5-2? Are we about to go 5-2 up? Like whenever we wanted to score, we could literally just play a couple of through balls, knock it to Talisca, time the finish, bang, back of the net, it's 5-2. And like I said, we were messing about and being a little bit stupid, and I think we were chilling in Discord, talking to Tom and stuff like that. And I don't play my best FIFA when I'm talking to other people, I just can't concentrate properly. So I think through my sheer stupidity, this guy manages to he's just scored, and I just go, yeah mate, have the ball, and just pass it straight back to him. And then he plays a nice little through ball to Gabriel Jesus, who does a nice little time finish into the bottom corner, and makes it 5-4, so you're like, oh crap, we should probably score. So we just go and score. Like the boys can just score. You're like, here you go, Talisca. Bang that top bins. Perfectly timed. Cheers, mate. That's 6-4. Like we can just win the game whenever we want with this other team. And it's making me question whether I actually want to change it. I'm not going to lie to you guys, because compare that to the stupid Mandzukic games, and it's just like a whole world of difference. It's actually mental. So yeah, we battered this guy 6-4. Talisca scored 4 of them, which makes me very much not want to sell him and be like, hang on, do we actually want to get rid of this guy? And this is what we're going to talk about in a second, and we're going to jump to live and I'll show you guys. But like, the team that we've got at the moment is very, very good, and like I said in the last episode, we are struggling to think of ways to upgrade it, but I've kind of come up with a different one, and I'm going to hit you guys with another poll. So there's what happened. We won 6-4. We're actually winning games because we're using our normal team. We battered that guy. Anyway, let's jump to live. This is what that team looks like in game, the one that we've just played. We've got Talisca at camp, who's obviously just scored 4 goals in one match. He's really good. I mean, I wouldn't say he's god tier, but he is very, very good on this game. I love him. His shooting's really, really good. Firmino's obviously sick. We want to keep Firmino, Salah, and Mane. Paulinho's really, really good. Lucas Leiva's decent. He's not the best on the ball and passing and stuff, but he just gets in the way of everything. The defence is pretty sick. Like, we've got an 88 rated goalie. We've got basically the best left back on this game. 2 really solid centre backs, and Florenzi's alright. That's probably like we've got Florenzi. He's the best one in the league. There's nothing really else you can do apart from get that informed Cancelo, who costs about 150k. So that is the team at the moment. If we then jump over, so keep that in your minds. That's what it looks like. If we then jump over to what you guys voted for, the Lewandowski squad, this is what it'd look like in game, and I'm not actually sure if it's better. It's more expensive, but I'm not sure if it's only more expensive because it's picking up players like Davinson Sanchez, who isn't actually better than Manolas. On the stats, he doesn't look better anyway, but he costs a lot more coins because he's from the Prem and he's got hype. And Lloris, he's the same rating as Handanovic. He's smaller, but he costs like an extra 30k because he's from the Prem. I don't know if the team is actually better. This is my problem with it. What we could do, and we can't because we can't afford it. If, for example, we get rid of Fernandinho and Matic and brought in Kante and Fabinho, now that would be better, obviously, because the players are so much better. But that costs like another 400,000 coins that I just don't have. Like, I can just about afford this one with my coins and my rewards and stuff like that. We'd probably just be able to squeeze this squad. And I actually made a little checklist of what's better. So, goalkeeper in the old team, I think, is better with Lloris. The left back's better because I think Alexandro is better than Alaba, although only just. Left centre back, I prefer Boateng to Skriniar, I would think. And then the right centre-back, Davinson Sanchez and Manolas, I don't know. So we just put a dash. The right back, Kyle Walker is basically the best on the game, so he's obviously better than Florenzi. Left CDM, we've got Paulinho or Fernandinho. You could maybe say that one's a toss-up, but I really like Paulinho. Right CDM, Matic or Lucas Leiva, it's basically the same until we get like Fabinho or Kante or something like that. That one's a draw. Left cam is the same player. Central cam, in the new squad, Firmino will be better than Talisca. Right cam's the same, it's Salah. And then this squad, Lewandowski will probably be better than Firmino, but it's a bit of a weird one because Firmino's in both of the squads, so it's kind of hard to compare. So it basically kind of comes out as a draw between the two squads. And I don't really know what to do because the fact that it's a draw but costs like an extra 300,000 coins, it's like, what's the point of spending them 300,000 coins to get basically the same level of squad just from the Prem instead? Do you see what I mean? So we're going to have another poll because I've got a different idea for you guys instead. After going and rage selling that team, what I thought I could do. So obviously you guys know that this squad doesn't actually start like this. We started off in 4-3-3 and then use custom tactics when we get into the game to switch it. So it starts off like this, so everyone's on full chemistry, of course. What we could do instead is, well, there's a couple of things. What I'm thinking is, how do I upgrade this team? Like, how do I actually make this team better? Not how do I switch the team to the Premier League one and make it basically the same level of team, just different. How do I actually improve the team? What are the weak links of this squad? And the two big weak links that stand out for me are Lucas Leiva and probably Florenzi. So how do I upgrade Lucas Leiva and Florenzi? Now, I'm struggling with Florenzi because there isn't a better right back. Or there's Cancelo, and we could, I suppose, swap Manolas for Benatia. But that's a lot of coins, but we could probably still do it, to be fair. So let me know if you think we should do that in the comment section. But what the poll is going to be on, how do we upgrade Lucas Leiva in this squad? We get an icon. So I'm thinking maybe Baby Roy Keane, but for an extra 100k, you can get Baby Gattuso, who is actually basically Prime Gattuso. He's actually better than Prime Gattuso. The only reason he's 85 rated is because he's a centre mid instead of a CDM. So if you compare the stats of the two of them, let me get the Prime one up to show you guys. Prime Gattuso is actually worse than Baby Gattuso. He's got one better defending and one better physical, but he's got one worse dribbling, 4 worse passing, 1 worse shooting, and the same pace. The Baby one's actually better. He's just a centre mid instead of a CDM, so his rating is lower. So you can pick this guy up for, I think he's about 550, 600k. There was one for 560. He's obviously expensive, and that's a lot of coins to be sinking into one player. But it's basically a prime icon for 560k. And what we can kind of do as well, if we just want to say, okay, we want to keep Talisca, we want to keep Paulinho, we want to keep the rest of the players, that's fine. We can literally just swap Lucas Leiva for our boy Gattuso, and that, we could even just swap him for Keane if we wanted to, if we wanted to save some coins, and that would get us just I'd straight up just upgrade to the team. We've just got an absolute god in central midfield now to just run around and intercept everything. Keane works the same. He's not quite as good. He's 86 rated, but actually, I don't really know how it works. Gattuso's got better pace, defending, and physical. Keane's got better shooting, passing, and dribbling. So I suppose you could go for either of them. And he's actually a little bit cheaper, but I was just mostly looking at the defending stats because of, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. They're both sick, basically, is what I'm getting at. Keane's a little bit cheaper, to be fair. He's only about 400k, which is very nice. That you maybe pick that one up on bid for about 420 coins, which 420,000 coins, which I don't have. But when rewards come out, maybe he'll go down in price a little bit and we could pick him up. But it's just an easy way. It's an actual upgrade for the team, guaranteed. That's what I'm thinking. Whereas I could just change these other players and not like them, and it doesn't really upgrade the squad. And what I was thinking with this is we could kind of even shake the team up a little bit. If we wanted to save some coins, what we could do is sell on Mane, get in Heung-min Son, get that absolute joke of a player that we were just talking about, Dele Alli. Like, I don't understand why he's so good on this game, but he could play camp for us behind Firmino. And he's stupid. Like, he's got 90 stamina, fair enough, he's always going to be good. He doesn't have mad shooting and everything, but he just scores absolutely bloody everything. He is 6'2", which is pretty cool as well, but basically we can get them two, and we've got Mane and we've got Son and Dele Alli there. Talisca would obviously have to go as well, but what we would do is drop Firmino back to here, so that we've got a strong link to Salah. Everyone's on full chemistry, and we can literally pick any Premier League centre defensive mid that we can afford, start him at striker and move him back. And there's our team there. So there's different ways to do it, and basically let me know what you guys think would be the best way to go about it. Like, I would absolutely love to, for example, have Gattuso and Kante at CDM. Like, that'd be stupid. We couldn't afford the Kante part unless we got stupidly lucky in our rewards, but we could maybe afford just about the Gattuso or the Keane, depends on how the market goes and how many coins we get from our rewards. And it feels like an actual substantial upgrade to the squad. Do you get what I mean? Like, it actually feels like we're upgrading the team, not just changing the team. Even if we didn't do the Dele Alli and Heung-min Son part to save some coins, because these two are cheaper than Talisca and Mane. Because you can get like 50k from selling Mane for 125 and buying some for like 60 or 70 or something like that. Even if all we did was literally just swap our Lucas Leiva for an icon, the team would still actually improve. Like, that's a genuine improvement. We've literally upgraded player for player, and it feels like it's better to go for an actual guaranteed upgrade, because I really like this team, than try and fiddle about with it for basically no reason and just cost myself loads of coins but not really get an upgrade. Do you guys see what I'm getting at? And I suppose even after we've done this, if we wanted to, we could then very easily go and actually get ourselves a Lewandowski 2 play up front, because then we could just do it this way instead, and we've got a nice link to Lewandowski from Gattuso to then bring in Boateng here and Kimmich there, or something along the lines of that, and it actually works and it's quite easy to do the team. And we can bring in like the god tier striker a little bit further along the line, because I'm not struggling to score goals with these players, and I don't know if I'm literally just changing the team for the sake of it. That is what I'm thinking. So let me know, do you think we should do the Lewandowski into Premier League kind of route and totally change up the team completely, or do we just put all of our coins into actually getting an upgrade for the... I think guaranteed this team will be better than the team we've already got, because it's literally just upgrading one player massively. Let me know in the poll. 10,000 of you guys voted last time, so if you could get that again and get your guys' impressions, that would be absolutely awesome. For now though, that is where I'm going to leave this video. We'll be back again with some more Div Rivals, smashing some people with this team, and another little discussion in tomorrow's episode. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.